great to be with you, Dominic, now in this side of the world in Panama. And yes, we're excited. We reopened the property 2 days ago. We have our first guests on property for this coming season. They're having a great time. We're doing some activities this afternoon with yoga at night in their casita.
Mhm.
And weather is beautiful, and we're very happy and excited to be again um, towards this coming 2020-2021 season.
Mhm. Thank you. So we're going to start the presentation. If any of you wanted to be on the video side, we can do it maybe at the end, and you could ask your question live to with André. Huh? We of course have the Q&A, and you have also the chat box. Huh? But maybe at the end we can all get together and everyone can ask you some question. So André will maybe, as I said, it was more practical to kind of do the presentation than to walk around. Huh? For the moment. So you're going to, I'm using my presentation and then you're going to speak on it. Huh?
Yeah,
Mm.
of course, of
So
course.
reopening officially, it's tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Tomorrow is the
Yeah.
official opening date. Huh?
Yes, we did have an exception of some guests arriving a couple of days earlier, but
Ah, okay.
tomorrow is the official reopening. That is correct.
Mhm. So we have a big news because now we have a private plane, but if you can tell us briefly how to get there, the different options.
Yeah, definitely. We want our guests to be using our plane flying from Tucumán, Panama City. As a fact, this coming Sunday, we have what we call the easiest way to arrive to Islas Secas. We have a family flying privately to David, and
Mhm,
then we're greeting them with our VIP service in David.
mhm.
They do customs migrations, and then they jump in our plane, and from David they fly directly to Islas Secas, which is about 20-minute flight.
Mhm.
Uh,
Voilà.
and also, if you want to fly commercial, you can fly to David commercial, and we can pick you up in David, drive you over to the port, and then have an hour and a half boat ride.
Both right.
Definitely arriving by plane is the best way, and that's what we're encouraging for this coming season. And that's the plane. It's a twin otter, twin engines, two pilots. It's our plane, but it'll be operated by Air Panama. Their pilots and hangars. They will be doing the whole operation side, but we will be coordinating all of the flights directly.
And it's a big plane, huh? 15 seats, huh?
Yeah,
So
it's 15 seats. We can have some extra more seats there just in case, but it can also carry a lot of luggage. And this is the best plane that we can have for our type of runway. It's a beautiful concrete runway, and this is the best stall plane for our location.
well, thank you. And it's going to be one family at a time, or one client at a time, and you're not going to wait for the clients. It's everyone has their own plane, basically. Huh?
Well, we can play it by the ear a little bit since it's a 15 people plane. We
Mhm.
can we can either have some people sharing that ride or it can be used privately.
Yes,
We
you
have a
can
lot of
drive that.
flexibility. At the end is what works best for
Right.
our guests.
What also I like is you don't have to change airport. Huh? The private plane is or at David Airport or in Panama City on the international airport, huh? At the international airport. So
Correct.
that's a
And
big selling point. Huh?
yeah, this is why again this plane that we're having from New York, they're flying directly to David this coming Sunday. We meet them and then to Isla Secas in 20 minutes. So
Mhm,
it's
mhm. So 14 island archipelago, which is unusual, huh? And not many people know about it. I think we're going to have a lot of you who are going to, I already have a big list of many people who wants to come and visit and see by themselves, huh? Because it's quite extraordinary.
yes, it's comfort and sustainability at its best. It's called Isla Secas because during dry tide, all these archipelago islands are dry. So when we have high tide, it's great to do some snorkel, great spot for scuba diving. We have seasonal well seasons, and we also have hiking trails. We can do night walks, bird watching activities.
Mhm.
Um, our guides are very excited and looking forward showing you around the beautiful archipelago, private beaches, excursions to have picnics.
So we can see already how clear the water are, and that's really, even if we are on the Pacific side, the water are more, almost more like in the Caribbean. We have a lot of few pictures later on that shows how transparent the water are. So
Correct.
right in front of us, we have the 4 bedroom. We have 7 casitas total. I see that. The 2 rooftop on the right are the 2 Casa Sombra and Las Tres Palmas.
We have Casita Grande right in front, and then we have Sombras and Tres Palmas in one side. In the other side, we see Casita Mirador, which is a 1-bedroom casita. And in that picture, we don't have the new tented casitas. We have 3 tented casitas, Pelícano, Manglar, and Coral. Very nice open spaces. There you go. We can see it on that um, layout
But
plan.
on your right side. They're also, all the casitas are built on one corner of the main island, but they're still nicely spaced out between themselves. You don't see the rooftop of the other. So this resort could be sold as an individual mini villa resort for clients looking for it, because that's what we have a lot more requests for, standalone accommodation or private villas. And it's small enough to be actually a fabulous buyout.
Correct, correct. If you can be as lucky as to have it privately for yourself, because we have such a low number of rooms that even though if it was full, it feels like your own little piece of paradise.
Yeah, so you have
And
12 bedroom, 24 guests, and it's a great little getaway. So we are now coming to the terraza where you are right now, and it's
this is
a beautiful
the
place. You want to
yeah,
speak a bit about your F&B, the chef, and so on?
sure. We have a whole team that is committed to do a customized menu. So pretty much every day we talk to our guests and we show them what came out fresh from the ocean or from the highlands of Boquete. And if we have the list of their allergies, likes, dislikes, we pretty much customize a menu every day. So it's a little surprise during breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they love it because it's basically our question is like, how much time do you have, right? Because we can just spend as much time as we could just going through the different ingredients and dishes that we offer in Terraza. What I really like the most about Islas Secas is that our goal is that really feels like you're home in an island. We don't really want to make this feel like a hotel, and this is why I just love to personally be welcoming our guests, as well as our staff, and they can tell you a lot of stories. We have a great team that can really engage you on the Terraza restaurant and walk you through our culture, among, of course, with what your options are for meals.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So
Ocean
the resort
Table.
is all inclusive, so definitely food and beverage, and you've been working hard since you arrived to actually even improve whatever was before. It's actually even better than before, I should say.
Yes, yes, it's better than ever. And as you well said, it's our goal just to make sure we pamper you and we bring that priority of drinks, wines, and meals every time, or during your time at the pool, or doing some activities if you're going out fishing. We're always making sure you feel well pampered.
Mhm.
And we have a world class team to make sure we deliver.
You have 75 staff members for 12 rooms, so it's a lot. They will
A
be
total,
pampered.
a total of 75 people, all making sure that every detail is looked after. And this is our mango pool. Um, it looks way bigger in reality, but this is a beautiful picture that shows the nice view in Mango Pool and very close to Terraza. So we have the rooms in one side, in the other side we have the Terraza, the Mango Pool, we have the dog center, and also the spa.
Mhm.
We're offering nice treatments like
You can, oops, sorry, Andre, I didn't mean, I just wanted to say, because I like the fact that the water are kind of shallow or not deep, like people could imagine in the Pacific. It's not dark and deep. Do you see how shallow or clear the water are on these pictures? Voilà. We have few pictures after to show the spa. Now we were going into the casitas, and these are the new one you said. When I came on property in February, they were not even finished yet. So,
yes, we have 3 new tented casitas, Coral, Pelicano, and Manglar.
mhm.
So open, the air circulates. There's in a high point of the island. Beautiful views. Actually, pelicans because you can see the pelicans or the manglars or the corals. You can see
There-
many other.
So they have
This
air
is
conditioning. You have internet throughout the property, of course.
correct.
Uh,
Correct.
Casa Mirador. So you have one of them only, which is in hardwood, I would say, not tinted. So a total of 4 one-bedroom, 3 are tinted, and the only one, this one.
Correct. Correct. Total of four, one bedrooms, and out of those four, this is Casita Mirador, private pool, and the wooden structure. Really nice woodwork on those.
Now we're moving on to show you the 2-bedroom casitas. So we have two-bedroom casitas. I love this one. The reason is a private beach, and I think it's a lovely little plus. And you have the staircase on the left side, and
Yeah,
the water are quite shallow, as you can see.
I was about to say that's Dominic's favorite casita, Casita Sombras,
Yeah,
because
I
it's
love this one.
such a nice trait that you can have access to your own beach on that side and your own pool.
Mhm. So except from the tented casitas, everybody has their own planche pool, and even the casita grande, which we're going to see, has a larger pool.
Correct.
So the second 2-bedroom casitas, Tres Palmas. So they are built exactly the same. The bedrooms are separated, and you have also a dining area and your own lounge area.
That is correct. You have a shared space, your own pool, lounge area, outdoor bed, and each room has is exactly the same, just like the one bedroom casita.
Mhm.
Its own bathroom and
It's
all
so
the
so
internet.
peaceful, just to look at the picture. It's remind me how beautiful. I have never seen. I went twice only, but I've never seen a boat passing by. You're really, very secluded area as well. So now
Yes,
we're
yes.
looking at Casa Grande.
Mhm. Casa Grande has a bigger pool and more common space, four bedrooms. The two bedrooms in the middle are connecting rooms,
Mhm.
and those can turn into two twin beds
Yeah,
on each. There you go.
it,
So
you,
we
have
have
you can have the choice. Actually, if you wanted two king, you could have the two kings beds connecting, or you arrange it according to the clients.
correct. So you can have six beds or four beds. So that means we can easily sleep up to six people, everyone having their own bed
Mhm.
in Casita Grande.
Mhm. So the spa, you were mentioning the spa, which is not far from the pool, huh? And it's also beautifully built like the tented casitas. So this one I saw.
Correct. And we're starting a very nice therapy. It's called the sound bath therapy.
Mhm.
It's really amazing. I did it with my kids and my daughter, which is 6 years old. She did the whole 1 hour treatment and she loved it. So just think about a 6 year old being in full therapy.
Um,
Uh,
yeah.
right. It's a beautiful family activity for wellness. So that's what I like very much about it.
Yeah, you're great for family. Of course, it looks like a fabulous place for honeymooners, but I think definitely family. We have few more and more requests these days. People are asking for family, and we are actually you send me a beautiful activity list. But I think we want to do something also for younger kids, to prepare something specially for them.
Yes, I just need to put it in paper. We have all these great ideas, but I just have to organize it nicely and share it with you. This is the Duck Activity Center. This is our juice bar, and this is the fun, one of the most fun sites of Islas Secas. That's where we have the whole crew, the dive instructors, the naturalist guides, and the fishing trips. And that's where we start all of our great activities. Some of the pictures can show the kayak and the yoga on the platform. We have movie nights right by the palm trees. The sky, we have a dark sky on the portal scale is level 1. So it's one of the best, cleanest, and perfect skies to see the stars in the astronomy.
Mhm.
We have very, very good.
I should include that picture. That's definitely something.
Yes.
Uh, So
Yeah.
you have nice little toys. Huh?
This is to do a different type of snorkel. You can carry those toys. You can also do some e-foiling, um, the paddle boarding. Yeah.
Diving, snorkeling. Diving is included. Everything is included, actually. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do diving included every day. The sea scooter, the hydrofoil board, those are complimentary use as well. So it's a great, a
Yeah,
great.
everything in the archipelago,
Mhm.
it's included. It's just if you want to go off on a full day fishing trip, those will be some additional activities. But everything that it's doable in the archipelago, it's part of the package.
Yeah, as well as I think one massage. Everyone has a massage as well that is included. So this is our last picture, which shows already quite a lot. The whales, you've seen them since no, they were October. You arrived in October. I don't know if you had the chance to see some of them.
Yes, we have a telescope right here because we can see the dolphins or the whales, and it's definitely exciting and beautiful. We also have some microphones so that we can track the sounds of the whales in the ocean. We're working on a lot of the educational activities for our guests too, so they can also learn about our sustainable practices and
Mhm.
our partnership with the local entities to support the marine conservation, which is also our goal.
Yeah. Also, not only Belize is a fantastic place for fishing. I think Panama, the Pacific side of Panama, is also quite famous or needs to be more known. But I know you have a spectacular area location for fishing.
Totally, totally. We have two very nice CVs to go out fishing, and then you can have your catch and release as well. But definitely a nice dinner with the meal that you earned while going out fishing. It's very rewarding at night.
And those little friends like the dolphin and the turtle, I've seen them. I went in June and I went again in February, and I've seen them both time. So they are just around us all the time, which is really lovely.
Yes, this is a whole marine wildlife around the archipelago. So this is why we really promote the diving. You can get your certification here as well. And as Dominic was saying, those are part of our included experiences.
Mhm. Voilà, so that's maybe the end of the photo presentation, but maybe if you have something else to say, or if, I don't know if we have any question, we definitely see some question right there. What is a mosquito situation like? Is there a best time of the year for the tent?
Well, we close the property on September and October because those are our rainiest months. But other than that, is beautiful because during May through June, July, and then November, December, you can see the whales.
Mhm.
Um, Mosquitoes, we have repellent. I would say it's just like anywhere in Central America. Just make sure you wear some repellent in the afternoon, but it's not that you're going to be bothered by mosquitoes or anything like that. Is I would say just like anywhere in the world, is not really a concern.
Yeah, when I was there, I could not remember. I thought maybe it was too far for them to be around, too far from the coast, because I don't remember the mosquitoes at all. Huh?
No, no, I don't wear, and we also have an spray and control, practice with organic materials just to make sure that we prevent on that, but it's not a concern.
So is there a best time of the year for the tented casitas?
Anytime. It depends on your expectation, but I think that since we offer them all year round, I mean, with the exceptions of the dates that were closed, the
Mhm.
tented casitas are just great. I love that experience of getting all that ocean breeze and the lookout points that it offers.
Yeah, because you're close for what we call the rainy season. Even you went through it and you said it was not that bad at all. But officially the resort is closed September, October, November, and mid December. So that's why I think when it's open, it's definitely always the best time to come if I can resume. No.
Yes,
Mm.
exactly.
Voilà. Melissa, you're asking, do you have festive space? So I think we still have like um, one or two in each. for the Christmas time still, one or two, or it's gone already? For the past few days, we had so many last minute requests, huh? So I don't even know what to say now.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you. It's been so different this year with all these last minute requests. I think if you have a guest interest, let us know because we can work around some availability.
I think there were like two, maybe two accommodation left for New Year if they are not taken, and for Christmas maybe I will. Huh? But you can let us, or we can send you again the availability when I'm doing the follow up for this webinar. Stacy, can you give us an idea of rate in a different season? Andre, do you want to give it the rates? I know them by heart, so I can go ahead if you want.
Yeah, no, green season and the tented will start at 1,500, 1,500 plus taxes a night. And high season, we go to 2,000.
Mhm.
And season, we start at 3,000.
3,000, huh?
That goes on a scale of 3, 4, 6, 8, and 12,000 per night with all the inclusions depending on the season.
Mhm.
But you can circulate exactly the season that you're interested, what the rates are for that season. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the rates are per accommodation per couples. You can also the casitas. You can always add one more bed in the one bedroom, of course, two bedroom, and the casitas if you need this for young kids.
Yeah, and
Um,
especially the two-bedroom casitas, the fact that we can use the second room and split the king bed to twin beds
mhm, mhm.
work, works very well for families, correct?
Now, Melissa,
And
you're asking. You said you have a 50th birthday family for next year. Is there any kids age that would not be good for this property?
uh, I think that depends on the parents. Um, I see it by my kids. My kids, I think they're in that age of 5 and 6, and they just love it
Mhm.
because we can just take them everywhere. This is a perfect for those families that are into quality time, doing activities together. So I think that will be my answer to that.
Mhm. And what is the best time to come? We said every time it's open, huh? We think it's lovely. I went in June and it was lovely, and I went in February and it was lovely. So I don't see between these two seasons, I will not be able to say which one was the best. Huh? Mhm.
No, no, this is the tropics are so unique. You can never really say how's weather going to be like. It's just very pleasant, and we do have the summertime, and then we have the green season, and I like to call it green season because mainly the difference is that things are much greener than during
Mhm.
the and some rain in the afternoon that makes it very relaxful, very pleasant in the afternoon.
I was looking at the chat box. Is there any mosquito netting and screen windows?
The whole casitas are screened in, and we have this
Mhm.
beautiful piece of art on made on wood that maybe Dominic, you can help me explain this better. But you can basically just close all of the wall,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm. Or leave it
See,
open and you have the mosquito behind the mosquito net. Huh?
correct.
When I was there, that was my biggest compliment because I've been in many places in the Caribbean, especially, or Central America. The quality of the work on the shutter was amazing. And I met the engineer, and he said it took him 6 months to come up with the solution for. So that you have an amazing woodwork on property. So that's.
Yeah, we've worked with the best architects in the region, and Terraza was awarded because of its architecture and everything in regards to our designs and the attention to detail. It's so well thought. There was so much work just making sure it was unique, perfect, and beautiful, and all most important, very comfortable to our guests.
Uh,
What we need right now is your guests to spread the word, right? Because at the end of the day, is having them becoming our ambassadors and sharing the experience. I'm so confident and that you will love the experience once we're able to share it with you.
So, Lisa, you wanted to know, does the staff live on property, or are they mobile, coming in by day or going home?
That's a very good question comment because I wanted to add that for this coming season, All of the staff is committed to stay in the island for the whole season. Then in May, we will give them a break in which we will be taking reservations and then we come back again. So what we are doing, one of the main reasons why we're doing this is also because of our COVID protocols. We can tell you that everyone in Islas Secas before coming to the hotel, our 75 staff members, we have them quarantined in David. They take a COVID test before quarantine, a second COVID test before quarantine, and then we bring them over to the island. So we have done everything that we can to make sure that this new language on COVID is not a concern at Islas Secas.
Mhm. If Lisa, you're asking if one takes a property exclusively, how much accommodation is available for the client staff on property?
Repeat that question again.
If somebody does a buyout, how many accommodation are available beside the 7 casitas for the client staff? Remember, we had this question for
Yeah,
somebody
for
else that wanted to
that.
do buyout.
Thank you. Yes, we have three facilities that we can accommodate. In one per facility or up to three people per facility. But we have a whole like a second hotel on site, which where we have all of our staff, so we can always work that around and and accommodate the guests or client staff.
Clients, yeah. Mhm. All right, so we'll see. Dexy, you wanted the rate per person for in high season. I'll remind you that's $3,000 for 2 guests, all inclusive. Read the scuba diving. Is it mostly shore dives or they dive site, reachable by boat?
Yeah, you can dive in around the archipelago, or we can even take you to Coiva National Park,
Mhm.
which is about an hour away from here, and then you can do diving around Coiva as well. Those will be like considered extra activities, but
Mhm.
there are plenty of spots that you can dive around Isla Secas.
Island, huh? And you can actually also go from one island to the next. When doing a picnic on one, there is a bird watching island that you skip only for the bird lover because I could not go there. They said, oh, we don't disturb the birds unless you're clients who like the birds, but you keep this island kind of off the limit. Huh?
We are actually debating on which is the most beautiful beach around Isla Secas. We've been saying Pargo, but I keep on saying no. I think Canales is nicer.
They're all beautiful.
Was talking about the third one. So there are plenty of options that you can go. And what's nice is that you can go with a guide on a catamaran,
Mhm.
and you can just come over and tell me, okay, my service, this is my favorite, and then we'll see which one wins.
But it's lovely because I think even if a client doesn't do a buyout, you do feel that's a feeling I had that you are on your own island and the stuff is your own stuff. I don't know how they do, maybe because you have so much stuff, so many stuff, but the chance to be two on the same beach, maybe one or two more table can be occupied, but chances are the client is when diving, the other one when hiking, the other one is playing with the hydrofoil board. Don't you think so? Or one is having yoga or spa
And
treatment.
And what happens is that there is so much behind the scenes work to
Mhm.
make sure that we keep everyone busy and we strategically make sure that everyone is doing all these activities without overlapping. You could eventually overlap, but the possibility on that is quite very low, which is not, the worst case is you share a private beach with another Isla Secas guest.
Mhm.
So this is why it always feels very private.
Yeah, but I think just coming back on the rates, your buyout rates, for example, during the green season, you're at $18,000 per night for basically 24 guests. And I think that's fantastic. So that will be the rate for June, July, and August, because you're going to be closing at the end of August and reopening only on December 15 or December 19, 2021. So high season, the buyout is 30,000 per night, and January, February, March, April, and then high season you're at 45,000, which is also fantastic, I think. You know.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. Yeah, this is all meals and drinks
yes,
and
yes. Scu-
wine offering, activities, spa.
Scuba diving included. I think it's great. And I think for clients who can't go too far, they're going to be surprised of what they find so close to the Americas. Huh? We have friends online right now who are from all over the Americas. We have our friend Anna, actually, she's from Argentina. And I know she's in Madrid this, this night. So buenas noches, Anna. Anna, you wanted to know about the season and the rainy months. So I think September, October, November, and we are closed. The hotel is closed at that time. So that's why all the seasons are good. Huh?
Right. We also, I had the other day some questions about internet connection. We could have this meeting at the spa. We can have this meeting at the pool or on
Yeah.
any of the. We have 300 fiber optic megabytes connection directly to the island. So we understand how important that is, and you don't have to worry about that neither.
Yeah. Lisa, you're asking what boat do you have, Andre, for the client use?
Yes, we have the Cavada. This is a 50-foot long private boat that can carry up to 6 people. It's all AC and you have your own bathroom, etc. That's our most recent boat called Cavada. We also have two CVs. CV is the name of it. We have two of those. Those are great for fishing. We have two of those. So in total is 3 boats, the 50-foot long Cavada and the two CVs. We also have some other jetty boats that are um, good for low tides, and you can bring them over to the beach and just you know bring the ramp down so you can walk over to the beach and walk back. So we even have a 1948 world boat to bring big stuff to the island. Anyways, we have a whole fleet in on.
But I love the boats you're describing because I went on one, but I didn't know the feature of the boats. And like we were going picnicking on the beach, and then suddenly the beach is getting closer and closer. I'm like, I don't want to say anything, but maybe it's time to stop the boat because, and the boat goes on the beach, close to the dining area, the dining table on the beach. That was really exciting. That was my first time, but it's
Yeah,
a cute thing, especially if you don't know. It's a great cute surprise, huh?
yeah, we even have one that is called the sea legs. So it has some wheels and it can become like a little car and even bring you farther
But that's
from the.
the one. That's the one because it was really transformed into, and you don't expect it because we were just going to picnic on the beach on another island, part of the archipelago. Huh? Voilà. Lisa has one more question. She wants to know if there is plan for tennis court because you definitely have the space, that's for sure, and that could be a nice addition.
That sounds like a nice addition. We'll keep on adding little.
Mhm.
We'll keep on polishing Secas to make sure it delivers what our guests are asking for. But on the meantime, we don't have it, but definitely we have the space to if eventually we add that to the offering.
Mhm. So I don't see any more question. Anyone? So I don't know if you want that. If you want to ask your question and go, we're gonna stop the live. It was great joining us and from all over. So buenas tardes, buenas noches, good afternoon, and wishing everyone happy holidays. And then we'll see you soon on another webinar. Huh? And thank you very much, André. We can maybe stay online a little more for the one who maybe wants to be on the video and ask you some live questions. Huh? And
Sure.
thank you, everyone. Just stay with me. I'm just disconnect the live stream. Huh?
Feliz Navidad to everyone.